Have you ever felt a sudden, inexplicable shift in your world? Not a loud event, but a quiet, creeping alteration. One day your path is clear and your spirit is light. The next, without warning, a strange, cold fog rolls in, obscuring your vision and chilling you to the bone. Everything looks the same, yet feels fundamentally different. Wrong. This unsettling phenomenon is often a sign of a spiritual attack. These are focused streams of negative energy, intentionally or unintentionally directed your way. They are invisible currents designed to disrupt your energetic field, to knock you off your center and leave you feeling lost. The first sign is a sudden, profound energy drain. This isn't normal tiredness. It's a soul-deep exhaustion that clings to you from the moment you wake. You could sleep for 10 hours and still feel as though you've run a marathon. It's a heavy, leaden feeling, a sense that your very life force is being siphoned away. Second, a sudden onslaught of overwhelming negative thinking. These aren't your usual fleeting worries. They are invasive, persistent, and cruel. Your mind becomes a hostile echo chamber where your deepest insecurities are amplified and played back on a loop. It feels as if an external voice is whispering doubts and fears, trying to convince you that you are worthless. Third, a string of relentless, bad luck. A single unfortunate event is just life, but when misfortune becomes a pattern, pay attention. The car breaks down, an unexpected expense drains your savings, a project inexplicably fails. It feels less like random chance and more like an orchestrated campaign of chaos designed to keep you in a constant state of crisis. Fourth, sudden and baffling social isolation. Relationships that were once supportive become strained. Misunderstandings flare up from nowhere, and friends seem to pull away without explanation. You find yourself on the outside looking in, feeling invisible and disconnected. This is a tactic to sever your support system and amplify your loneliness. Fifth, your sleep offers no escape, becoming a theater of horror. You're plagued by terrifying recurring nightmares that are unusually vivid and emotionally draining. Common themes include being chased, trapped, or confronted by dark, menacing figures. These aren't just bad dreams, they feel like intrusions, leaving a palpable dread that shadows your day. Individually, these signs might be dismissed, but together, they form a clear pattern of spiritual interference. The goal is to drain your light, lower your vibration, and isolate you from your power. But the moment you recognize the pattern, you begin to take your power back. This awareness is the light in the fog, the first step toward reclaiming your spiritual sovereignty. Sixth, feeling constantly watched. This isn't simple paranoia. It's a palpable sensation that an unseen presence is violating your personal space. The hair on your neck stands up, or you feel a sudden chill in a warm room. This is a violation of your energetic sovereignty, a constant harassment designed to keep you perpetually on edge and drain your sense of peace. Seventh, sudden financial turmoil. This goes beyond a patch of bad luck. It's a cascade of crises. A secure job suddenly vanishes. Unexpected expenses appear from nowhere. Money slips through your fingers like water. This is a tactic to induce extreme stress and desperation, weakening your resolve and your ability to focus on your spiritual well-being. Eighth, strange health problems doctors cannot diagnose. You may experience debilitating fatigue that sleep can't cure, or persistent pains with no apparent cause. You go from specialist to specialist, only to be told there's nothing wrong. The attack manifests in your body, turning it into a battleground and isolating you in your suffering by making you doubt your own sanity. Ninth, profound loss of faith. Your spiritual connection feels severed and hollow. Prayers seem to bounce off the ceiling, unheard. Meditation, which once brought peace, now only stirs up agitation and anxiety. This is a deliberate strategy to cut you off from your divine support system, leaving you feeling spiritually abandoned and alone in the dark. 10th, an oppressive atmosphere in your home. Your sanctuary no longer feels safe, but alien and threatening. The energy becomes dense and unwelcoming. This often escalates to physical phenomena. Objects move on their own, lights flicker, and you might hear faint whispers or footsteps when you are alone. Your home is no longer a refuge, leaving you with no place to escape. Hearing these signs, your mind may start connecting dots in your own life. This recognition can be terrifying, as the chaos suddenly takes on a sinister, intelligent pattern. The temptation is to panic, to feel like a helpless victim. But this is what the attack wants. Fear is its fuel. Your panic and despair are not just symptoms. They are the nourishment that strengthens the darkness. So the first step is not to panic. Breathe. Take a slow, deep, conscious breath. This simple act is profoundly powerful. It anchors you in the present moment, pulling you out of the storm of fear. It is the first act of reclaiming your power. Choose awareness over fear. This is the moment you stop being the victim and start becoming the warrior. So, you find yourself under attack. The shadows have crept in and you feel their chilling influence. The question that echoes in the silence is, how do you fight back? The answer doesn't lie in meeting darkness with more darkness. It begins and ends with your own inner light, the divine spark of sovereign strength that is your birthright. This is a battle for your spirit, and your greatest weapon is your unwavering faith in the power of good, the unshakable truth of the light within you. This isn't a passive hope. It is an active, conscious choice, a decision made in the depths of your soul to align with love, with truth, and with the fundamental goodness of the universe, no matter what illusions the darkness presents. You must stand firm in this knowing. Anchor yourself in it. No darkness, no matter how terrifying or persistent, can extinguish a soul that refuses to be dimmed. Your spirit is more ancient and more powerful than any fleeting shadow. The first practical step is to reclaim your environment through rigorous spiritual hygiene. Begin with fumigation. Burn sacred herbs like sage or palo santo. As the smoke rises, visualize it latching onto and dissolving any heavy or intrusive energies. Move through your home, room by room, and state with authority. Only beings of the highest divine light and love are welcome in this space. All else must leave now. Follow this with sound cleansing. The pure, high frequency of a bell or a singing bowl can shatter dense, negative energetic structures. Open your windows wide. Let in the purifying power of sunlight and the cleansing circulation of fresh air. These are not merely symbolic acts. They are physical declarations that you are reclaiming your territory. Consider using salt, a powerful crystalline purifier, by placing small bowls in the corners of a room, or even taking a cleansing salt bath to purify your own energy field. Next, fortify your personal defenses. The most fundamental technique is to visualize a shield of brilliant white light surrounding you. See it in your mind's eye, extending from above your head to below your feet, a complete, seamless egg of radiant energy. Make this shield impenetrable. See it as so bright that no darkness can pierce it. You can even visualize its outer surface as a perfect mirror, instantly reflecting any negative thought, intention, or energy sent your way back to its source, neutralized and harmless. Practice this visualization every morning before you start your day, and anytime you feel vulnerable. Spend time in nature. The earth has a powerful, stable, and grounding frequency. Walk barefoot on the grass or soil. This practice, known as grounding or earthing, allows you to discharge the chaotic, anxious energy of a spiritual attack and draw up the calm, steady strength of the planet. Your body and spirit will thank you for it. Now you must actively raise your own vibration. Re-engage with people and hobbies that bring you authentic joy. Call that friend who makes you laugh until you cry. Pick up that dusty guitar. Go for a run. Joy is a frequency, a powerful broadcast from your soul. Laughter is one of the highest vibrational energies available to us. It is pure, unadulterated light in sonic form. Laughter is poison to dark forces. They exist in frequencies of fear, misery, and depression. They cannot survive in an atmosphere of genuine mirth and gratitude. So laugh and laugh often. It is a revolutionary act. Understand this. Every single act of self-care is an act of spiritual warfare. Every healthy meal you choose, every glass of water you drink, every night you prioritize good sleep. Each one is a declaration that you value yourself, that you are worthy of care, and that you are the sole authority of your own being. At the same time, you must strengthen your spiritual connection. This is your direct line to the divine. Pray with renewed intention and raw honesty. Meditate not on emptiness, but on filling every cell of your body with liquid golden light, pushing out any lingering shadows. Read sacred texts that lift your spirit and remind you of eternal truths. Your faith is a muscle. The more you use it, the more you lean on it, the stronger it becomes. It is the unbreakable anchor that will hold you steady in the storm. And here is the most crucial secret. Your job is not to fight the darkness. Your job is to turn on the light. A shadow only exists in the absence of light. It has no substance, no power of its own. Do not give the attack your energy by focusing on it, fearing it, or obsessing over it. That is what it feeds on. Starve it of your attention. When a fearful thought enters your mind, acknowledge it, and then deliberately pivot your focus to something that brings you peace or joy. Focus on your healing. Focus on your gratitude. Focus on your power. Reclaim your peace. Reclaim your joy. Reclaim your power. Walk forward with the unshakable courage and faith of one who knows their own divine nature. You are not a victim. You are a warrior of light. You are the light. And the light always, always wins.